Hello everyone, so I'm Masato Endo from Toyota Motor Corporation. In this session, we'd like to introduce about the Automotive SBOM. But before that, OpenChain Project, a new executive director, Mari, coming to Japan at first time. So she has a presentation about the OpenChain at first. After that, we started about the Automotive SBOM. Hi, Mari-san, please.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mary. I'm the new executive director for OpenChain Foundation. I'm based in Sweden, so I enjoy the weather here because last month is still snowing. So it's a very nice weather here. So today I will briefly think with all of you about the OpenChain status, the history, and the future as well. So yeah, this is my LinkedIn. Welcome to add me and have a contact. Before I joined the OpenChain, as some of you maybe know, I worked for Volvo Cars, which is also automotive. That's why we have had some panel talk before in Germany and in US, etc. Who is OpenChain? Yeah, I just did this before this meeting. I feel like everyone added the slides before they talk, so I do the same. So last minute is always good. Today I'm going to talk about what is OpenChain and who are we and how we are working and what is the future for OpenChain. So very simple. I put nothing here because I like clean. As some of you probably know, OpenChain have started in 2015. The founder is David Ma from Qualcomm company. So after this 10 years development, our previous general manager is Shane Coughlin. I think most of you know him. He did a great job for developing this OpenChain and build up all the ecosystem. So what we have today, we have the ISO standard 5230, which is focused on the license compliance. And we have the ISO 18974, focused on the security assurance. So till now, over more than 100 companies have adopted our standards. And this is still ongoing, and more company and supply chain. We wish and hope all the companies, including all the supply chain, globally adopt this standard. So we have a trust and transparent open source information. So our vision is not changing, it's the same all the time. We continue with our vision to build a supply chain where open source is delivered with trusted and consistent process management information. And our mission is to make that happen. And based on the vision and mission, we have our yearly strategy to focus on what we are going to achieve each year. So basically for this year, our focus is on to make sure more company and supply chain adopted our standards. And meanwhile, to mapping for the trend and what is happening now in this open source area, for example, like CRA and AI, we also have forming the study group to focus on that, doing some research. So who are we? We have 25 board members. So you can see how many board members are from automotive, and the AGL events and the SDV events is quite related. So we have the BMW, we have Honda, we have Toyota. Yeah, this year we have one new board member join us, Renaissance. Welcome. Besides of our board members, we have our ambassadors as well globally, focus on each different region like China, Japan, Europe, US. We're trying to develop our OpenChain project in the Middle East as well. So maybe next year or later on, we are going to, do some promotion in the Brazil as well. So hopefully our OpenChain ambassador will be exist globally. So for more information, please visit our OpenChain website. You can see all of the context there. So here, how we work. And we have built all of these work groups globally as well. And we have the chairman for each region to develop and think with the local communities. So our work group, some are focused on the regional, and some are focused on the specific topics, and some are focused on the specific industry. For example, we have automotive work group. We have the cadence is monthly, and welcome to join the automotive work group to discuss all of the topics regarding the automotive. And Endo is our chairman. Please contact him. We also have the other work group like SBOM, which is driven by by Kubota-san from Sony, and then we have the tooling work group driven by Oliver from Siemens. We have the AI work group driven by the David Ma and Matthew from Qualcomm and ARM. So now we know what is OpenChain and who are we, and this is how to adopt the standard. So this is in the low level of the implementation, how you do the work, what is the final output of the OpenChain, adopt OpenChain standard. So we have two methods. The first one is you do the self-certification for your company, and you define the different program scope. So for example, if you're an automotive company, the scope can be the whole company, or can be a certain type of your car, or even can be in this infotainment system, for example. The purpose is to build the whole end-to-end process to make sure the open source is well managed. Like, for example, you have a high level is OpenChain standard. A second level, according to that, you build the company's policy. So that usually is owned by the legal or the SBOM team. And then the next level is to process method and tools. So you use a scanning tool to scan all of your code, and doing this, integrate that into the CI/CD process, because you cannot manually do it. It's not possible today. So the final output result will be you need to be able to show your customer how many open source information included in your car in the end. So to avoid the suit and other serious legal issues. So the second adopt method is about the third-party certification. You can do this outsourcing. You can find our partner information in our website as well to help you to do this certification. So they are very professional. They have the open source license compliance knowledge and familiar with the whole process. So it's up to you to choose if you do it by yourself, if you have your SBOM team, or you do like hire some third party to do it for you. So next chapter of OpenChain, this is the hot topics. All of you know the CRA from Europe and the AI Act as well. According to what OpenChain did before, standards and involved the industry and doing the standard and adopt it. So both from the theory and the practical implementation aspects. And the same for CRA and AI Act. As we know, there are a lot of organizations or foundations doing the CRA part, but there's a gap. So what we are doing is this study group is to gathering all of the party. For example, think with OpenSSF. That is also one project in Lean Foundation. And we also think with the ORC, which is from the Eclipse Foundation. And this work group is open to everyone. And this study group is focusing on analyze the gap and to get what the industry really need. So what they need to do to fulfill this CRI requirement. So hopefully we could give the audience or industries the final answer as a best practice. The same as AI, as you know, AI stands ISO 42001 to 42003, which is partly is still ongoing, and OpenChain AI SBOM self-certification, which started 2 years ago. And now we are going to try to contribute this to the ISO standard 42003 to integrate the content with 42003. And we are going to collaborate with them for implement this standard. And we also have a work group with focus on the OpenChain AI SBOM self-certification. If you have interest, please join us. So your input and contribution is very important because you are the user of this spec. Any questions so far? Great, thank you. Any questions? No? Thank you.
It's no problem. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so from now, I'd like to introduce about the concept of the automotive SBOM. Objective of the automotive SBOM is here, and I think there are many industry standards or regulations, such as US regulation, CRA, and so on. So it is very difficult to understand everything and to design the process in each company. And I think other discussion is, I think each OEM's process is also different. So I think, for example, Denso-san, Panasonic-san, Bosch-san also is a very tough work for to fit each OEM's processes. So I think we'd like to share the practice of each OEM, supplier, and the vendors also. And I think regulation is to release one time, but it's changed not so frequently. But new discussion will be happen every time. For example, we have no answer how to handle the cloud code generate code in supply chain. So I think we'd like to discuss in community and to update best practice every time is the most important thing, I think. So we'd like to start the automotive SBOM discussion. And this is, we'd like to accelerate smart and effective SBOM usage in automotive industry. So I think I already introduced. So we'd like to eliminate the concern and barrier in our industry because I think SBOM is very important. But I think SBOM is not the center of the innovation. I think to developing software and to developing the good service and product is most important things. So we'd like to reduce the SBOM task and the SBOM's works inside the each company from industry. So I think we'd like to make the, I think not making the standards, strict standard, but we'd like to making the de facto standard of the process of handling the SBOMs, right, in our industry. And at first, I think we at starting the exchange information and exchange best practice, and to understand each other, and to making the standard little by little. So I think it is very important. So everyone is welcome, because I think each position of our supply chains viewpoint is very important for our activity. So please join us, our activity from the OEMs, suppliers, and the vendors or users, everyone. So I think from now, Ayumi-san and Takase-san will introduce about the more detail and status of the discussion. So you can join every time. So please join our activity.
So, hi everyone. So I will talk about a little bit about the technical side of Automotive SBOM. So as Endo-san mentioned before, Automotive SBOM is, how do I say, common understanding and practical best practice about SBOMs in automotive industry. So it make collaborations between companies very easier. So this slide shows the details of Automotive SBOM. Automotive SBOM is, for example, about data fields or automotive automation support method and practice and processes. So I will explain each of them briefly. So for example, we for now we defined which what information should be included in SBOMs in automotive industry, and created this chart. So for now, we are now discussing about data fields for automotive SBOM like this. So people who knows about SBOM, for example, NTIA guideline or other SBOM guideline, maybe for you guys, these are not so special and not so unique, because our automotive SBOM aligns every guidelines or other best practices. But we want to define which one is which one is important for automotive SBOM, and created this. So in this chart, for example, SBOM type 1.3, it is unique for automotive SBOM, because in automotive industry, sometimes binary file was exchanged between companies. So our automotive SBOM needs what is the thing which was exchanged between companies, for example, binary or source code or other types. And the other unique point is licensing things, for example, 2.8 or 2.9. This is about licenses, and in automotive industry, license compliance is very important to apply to any guideline or rules in the world. So we need both concluded license and declared license in our automotive SBOM. So those things are unique point of automotive SBOM. And today I have no time to talk each topics in detail. So please take a look at our slide later, and please give us your feedback and comment. And the other things that I want to share is automotive SBOM's automation support. So everybody, I think, is really care about the format of SBOM. So SPDX is okay, or should we use Cyclone DX instead, or such a thing? But automotive SBOM is we are okay with any formats, any document format of SBOM, as long as it can support our other requirements like data fields or automation support or such a things. So we don't want to how do I say, define or define only one format for automotive SBOM. Everything is okay. And the final thing that I want to share is how to describe SBOMs for one car. So in this slide, the left side is so in SBOM industry, there is a discussion about should we make SBOM in only one file or some files which are connected each other. And in automotive SBOM, we recommend to use many small SBOMs and connect each other to describe one car. So this is very big discussion point, and we want to discuss more about you guys. But if you have any insight and comments about this topic, please join our community and please discuss about this deeply. So these are like the very high level technical side of automotive SBOM. And the other and we have many other topics in automotive SBOM. So after my talk, Takase-san will share a QR code of our document. So again, please take a look at our document and please give us your feedback. Thank you.
Thank you. In my part, thanks for the many member, we get a lot of feedback or comment about these topics. So today, let me introduce what type of comment or feedback is gathered so far. So first of all is a scope expansion. So original SBOM purpose is license compliance and vulnerability audit. But today, SBOM can be used for another purpose. So SBOM for non-open source software components, such as commercial or proprietary software, and AI BOM and SaaS BOM need to be considered. And hardware-linked software needs to be considered. And recently, BEX, so vulnerability information should be written in SBOM, such as a communication. We get feedback. Next topic is regulation alignment. So as you know, OEMs and other supplier facing a lot of regulations, but some regulation require us to create SBOM and manage open source software correctly. So for our point of view, we'd like to maximize the effort of SBOM. So we'd like to reduce the duplicate work, and we don't want to create the multiple SBOMs. So how to comply and how to align the regulation is a very big point. And last, recently, AI, especially generative AI, agentic code, is a very big hot topic. But the generative AI and coding agents make unintended open source software contamination. So sometimes designer and developer not notice what type of OSS is including. That's why so using SCA tool is very important. But using snippet matching, so partially open source software might be including the source code using AI. That's why we have to identify what type of open source software is included in the source code. That's why such as AI-driven development needs to be considered in the future. Such as a comment, we'd like to add and modify our document soon. So please comment, feel free to comment for us. The last is a little bit advertisement. So OpenChain Automotive Subgroup have a regular monthly meeting, so open source governance monthly. Automotive SBOM is just one of the topics, but another topics, you can join this monthly meeting and you can submit the topics, not only the SBOM topic, but also the related to automotive industry topics. So please join us. Last summary. So Automotive SBOM community is our OpenChain Automotive Working Group building the best practice. And the specification is already published, so you can search Automotive SBOM on your browser. And I can share the QR code. You can reach our GitHub. So feel free to reach us and feel free to comment using issue or pull request for us. And action plan. So we are planning to publish the version 1 in this October. So in this meantime, we accelerate the communication for each member or stakeholders. So the current phase is modification. And some feedback we already get, such as beyond OSS, regulation compliance, and AI-driven. And we get more feedback, so feel free to comment to us. Thank you very much. Yes. This QR code link to our GitHub, so you can refer the Automotive SBOM first document in this here, from here. Okay, thank you very much. That's it for our presentation. Do you have any question or comment?
Of course. Of course, as long as it supports our requirements. So we did survey, and SPDX 3.0 is okay.
Do you have any ideas about timeline for supporting
I mean, Automotive SBOM doesn't care which format which was used to create SBOM. So okay. The contents? No?
Yeah, but this says SPDX version.
Okay, so I missed to write SPDX 3.0, so now it's okay.
Yes. I think 3.0 is of course okay in this period also. So this is only the example of the, yeah. Thank you so much. I think this is OTA or some regulation issues happen. So I think basically we recommend to the automation for handling the automotive SBOM. I think in this period it is very difficult to adopt the automation in this period. But I think we'd like to promote the automation and to exchange data and to update for each SBOM for each regulation or each situation of the software. And at the same time, also same thing for the SBOM format also. I think in this period, 2.3 is very popular in our industry. But I think 3.0 is better for management, for vulnerability and so on. So I think we don't want to stop the one timeline. So we'd like to update in our standard also. Yeah. So
And as you mentioned, for example, the creator information is a really important point for SBOM. And for now, we have no information about creators, especially the location or country that belongs. But I think we have to discuss should we include those kind of information into automotive SBOM spec, or should we manage those kind of information outside of SBOM? So this is a big.
I think so. I think it is very simple. So Teleco SBOM guidelines are to adopt the Teleco's business practice and business models. So I think different points exist for each industry. So I think, of course, approach is also a little different. So we like to update every year or something. But very similar approach. Yeah.
I mean, do you find any concrete difference of the required fields or something?
In this period, not strict required exists because I think each supply chain refers to this document, and to make the rule or process defines each supply chains. So this is our intent at first. Of course, everyone adopt our standard. I think it becomes the de facto standard. So we'd like to define, reflect with the community people. So this is, in this field, it is very difficult to define one document like SPDX and Cyclone DX. But this depends on the community also in this period. So we are not, we are open source community, so we can't define the regulation or very strict standard. So we'd like to make the best practice, and everyone can adopt that. After that, it becomes the de facto standard. Yeah.
I want to point one thing out. So I didn't talk this today, but for example, in our document, there is some best practice to connect SBOM with bin information or other component information or in your software management. So that is one example, especially about automotive industry, because teleco doesn't have bin. Vehicle information, something, M is what? I don't know. And very tiny things, there are many tiny things which is very unique in automotive industry in our Automotive SBOM specification. So not very big, difficult, but it's for automotive industry. Make sense? Thank you so much. Are there any comments or feedbacks? Question? No? Oh, Mary, hey.
Thank you, Endo and Ayumi, for your question. I just want to add something between the automotive SBOM or technical SBOM. What is the big difference? If you work in an automotive company, maybe I need a speaker. Yep, of course. Thank you. So, my experience is telecom industry and automotive industry, of course, both share a lot of common standard. But in automotive industry, I think the safety and the security is much more, let's say, important than telecom company, because the car we drive, which is like quite tight connected with our life. So, for example, we in the automotive industry, we have like SPICE standard, and that standard is probably not available in telecom company. And when we define these parameters or elements in the automotive SBOM, I think which information we think or automotive think, which is very important, and that will be applied for all the supply chain. So that is why this is, because it's two important industry, and we have divided into two work group to work on it. Yeah, thank you.
So, for example, I think there is, for example, safety program in the SPDX company, right? And if telco SBOM guide does not touch it, then it will be a field of this automotive, right?
Yeah.
That's my understanding.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Are there anyone who want to speak something? No? Yeah. So that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.